Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon 2019 or Pokemon Journeys the Series episode preview discussion. This time I'm talking about the preview for episode 53, so let's get to it. In episode 53, the legendary Pokemon Suicune will appear. Now this is not a surprise, since this poster, which showcased episodes past episode 40, shows Suicune, so it was obvious that Suicune would appear in Pokemon Journeys at some point. The title for episode 53 was then revealed to be Catch the Legend, Find the Guardian of Water Suicune, which confirmed that Suicune would appear in episode 53 of Pokemon Journeys. The latest special preview then showed a little bit from this episode. So, it has been known for a while now that Suicune would appear in Pokemon Journeys, and when, but little else was known about the episode prior to the release of the actual preview for episode 53, which is the subject of this video. In episode 53, Professor Cerise says that Suicune has appeared, so Ash and Gold decide to look for it. When they reach the place where Suicune is, they find that Pokemon hunters have imprisoned Suicune with a net, and thus Ash and Gold decide to save it. Now this is already very different from what I expected prior to watching the preview for episode 53. Going by the title of the episode and the fact that Suicune is appearing in it, I thought that this episode would play out like episode 40. A legendary Pokemon appears, Ash and Go find it, and they battle it, and Go also tries to catch it. I was not expecting to see Pokemon hunters that were after Suicune. However, this is not the most unbelievable thing that the preview shows. With episode 40, I did consider the possibility that Ash or Go could catch Zapdos. In my video on the preview for episode 40, I discussed why I thought it was possible. I did the same for episode 46 and Mewtwo. But I did not do this with episode 53. In previous videos where I have discussed episode 53, I never considered that Ash or Go could catch Suicune, since they have encountered so many legendary Pokemon thus far in Pokemon Journeys, and the only legendary Pokemon that was caught was Eternatus, which was a special case, and Eternatus was sealed so no one got to keep it. So, I figured that legendary Pokemon will keep showing up, Ash and Go will keep running into them, they will keep battling against them, and at least Go will always try to catch them, but he will always fail because a main character owning a legendary Pokemon would be insane, which is why it has never happened thus far. I believed that maybe one day Ash or Go or both would catch a legendary Pokemon, and all of these legendary Pokemon are showing up to build up to this. So, I did not think that anyone would catch Suicune, which is why I did not plan to make a video titled Suicune Appears, Will Ash or Go Catch Suicune? Like I did with Zapdos and Mewtwo, because again, I firmly believe that no one would catch Suicune. However, the preview shows that when the hunters have Suicune trapped with a net, Go throws a Pokeball at it in an attempt to save it. And he apparently actually catches Suicune. Like, what? Now, at first I did not believe this, but the preview clearly shows Go throwing the Pokeball at Suicune, and Go's Pokedex is heard saying that Suicune's data has been added to the database, which suggests that he did indeed catch it. Then Suicune is not seen in the same spot where it was trapped, meaning it's not there anymore, and the Pokeball Go used is seen in his hand sparkling because it caught something. And Ash and Cinderace look at Go like, what? He caught it? Also, the title for the episode is different from what was revealed previously. The actual title for the episode, as shown in the preview, is I Caught a Legend, Find the Guardian Deity of Water, Suicune. The previous title had Catch the Legend, instead of I Caught a Legend. The previous title suggested that it could happen, that the attempt was gonna be made, but the actual title straight up says I Caught a Legend, meaning Go caught a legend. So, it seems like Go will actually catch Suicune. Now, I still have a hard time believing this, but the evidence is there in the preview. Still, I will believe it when I see it because it's honestly quite unbelievable. Go did catch Eternatus, so he already caught a legendary Pokemon. Is it really that hard to believe that he could catch another legendary Pokemon? This is a fair point, but again, Eternatus was a special case. Catching it was the only way to stop it. This is what happens in Pokemon Sword and Shield, so it makes sense that someone would catch Eternatus. Also, Go did not get to keep it in the end, so I personally don't even want to count Eternatus as an actual capture of Go's. Now, Suicune, on the other hand, is not a special case, unless you count the fact that it is imprisoned by hunters as a special case. And I guess that it is a special case. In the preview, it is said that Suicune is very weakened because of the hunters, so it makes sense that it would be caught easily. It won't be like Zapdos who managed to escape from the Pokeball that go through at it because Zapdos still had enough strength to resist. Also, Suicune is immobilized by the net, so it cannot dodge the Pokeball either. So the situation is perfect for an easy catch. Therefore, it's likely that Go does catch Suicune. Now, episode previews have tried to fool us in the past. Episode 35's preview, for instance, tried to make us believe that Ash's Pikachu would evolve. It was even said in the preview itself that Ash's Pikachu was evolving, but of course, he did not evolve, so the preview for episode 53 could be deceiving us. Though to be fair, the preview for episode 35 was clearly misleading since two Pikachu run behind a rock and then the light of evolution is seen. So we do not know which Pikachu is evolving, we just know that a Pikachu is evolving. The preview for episode 53, on the other hand, very clearly shows that Go catches Suicune, so perhaps this time they are not trying to trick us. Go catching a legendary Pokemon is a big deal though, so would they really spoil it in the preview for the episode just like that? I do wonder. So there are two options. Either the preview is lying to us and Go does not catch Suicune, perhaps he catches something else, or the more likely outcome is that the preview is telling the truth, meaning that Go will catch Suicune, which will of course be insane. Now there is another possibility, and that is that Go will catch Suicune, but then he will release it or something, which means he does not get to keep it. Basically what happened with Eternatus. Go wants to catch every single Pokemon, so it is hard to believe that he would willingly give up a Pokemon he catches, especially a legendary Pokemon. But episode 52 did show that he is willing to part with the Pokemon he catches if there is a good reason to do so. Suicune is trapped and weakened by hunters. The preview shows that the hunters have poison-type Pokemon, and they have a truck that looks like it contains toxic wastes. Ash and Go are also seen shielding themselves from a bad smell, so maybe the hunters poisoned the water that Suicune lives in. So Suicune is badly poisoned, which is why Suicune is weakened to the point that it is easily caught with a net. Since Go catches Suicune in such a precarious circumstance, perhaps he decides to release it because he feels bad that he caught it like this. Maybe Go will say something like, I want to catch Suicune after I actually earned it by defeating it in battle. Or he releases it so that Suicune can purify the lake it calls home and so that it can heal naturally with the water. So, in the end, maybe Go does catch Suicune, but he does not get to keep it in the end. Since this is what happened with Eternatus, I could see it happening again. This is apparently the only way a main character can catch a legendary Pokemon, at least for now. They catch it, but they don't actually get to keep it in the end. Now, all of this is speculation, of course, and we won't know for sure what actually happens until the episode airs. Episode 53 will air on January 29, and I can't wait to see what happens. I will, of course, upload a review for this episode as soon as possible, so please look forward to it. But that's the video. As always, leave your own thoughts down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and would like to see more like it, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I love Pokemon and I love making videos on both the anime and the games. Also, please consider clicking the links on screen so that you can check out more videos like this right away. Thank you very much for watching, and let's meet again in the next video.